Good evening, Las Palmas families. Thank you for joining our Parent Town Hall meeting for our campus. My name is Monica Munoz, and I am proud to serve as the principal of our wonderful community. The purpose of this presentation is to continue our efforts in keeping you informed of important information and activities happening at Las Palmas. During the presentation, if you have any questions, please type your question in the question and answer feature. Our campus team will take your questions and respond within 48 hours. We will then post the responses on the campus announcements in Seesaw and our school website. Also, please know that a recording of this presentation is being made and will be posted on the campus website, along with the scripts in Spanish and English. The information I share today is centered around 5 guiding principles of our district's Safe Start plan. They are, number 1, providing our families with accurate and timely information. Number 2, the health and safety of our students and faculty. Number 3, resources to ensure the continuity, mental health, and well-being of our students and staff. Number 4, ensuring high-quality instruction. And number 5, educational equity for all our scholars. At Las Palmas, our mission is to equip diverse students with the academic and personal skills to become confident, achievement-oriented leaders within their communities. Our vision is for each leader to create their narrative through an inclusive approach that develops a critical conscious identity, fosters reflective leadership, and empowers voice in creating a socially just world. We are aligned at Las Palmas with our district purpose in graduating all scholars college, career, or military ready per their expected date of graduation. This evening, I will share information regarding our anticipated October 12th transition to in-person learning for students based on parent choice. Reinforce the safety protocols that the campus has put in place to ensure a safe learning environment for students. Discuss our plans if a student or staff member tests positive for COVID-19. And finally, I will share the resources that are available to our students and families to promote their social and emotional well-being. Our guiding principle number 1 is accurate and timely information. Over the next few minutes, I will share our attendance rates and highlight examples of great work from our students and teachers. It is important that our students are actively engaged in their learning, and we appreciate your support to make this happen. Our active daily participation in the live Teams classes is 94%. We would love to celebrate our students and parents for this increase from last month. We went from 86% to 94%. Thank you, parents, for ensuring your child logs in each day to their Teams lessons with their teachers. Our attendance rate 7 weeks into the school year is currently at 89.5%. Please continue to encourage your child to attend every class every day through their team scheduled times. Our district website has specific training videos for parents on how to use our online learning platforms. If you need any information about ways to support your child's learning, please let us know and we will get you the information you need. Our teachers and staff are working together to provide each of your children with the best learning experience and engaging high-quality lessons. I would like to take this time to share with you some of our highlights. In the top left corner, you will see some of our 5th grade students that are on-site learning. Students are able to continue their synchronous lessons in a safe classroom environment. In the bottom left corner, you will see some of our students engaged in their daily WINS time. WINS stands for What I Need to succeed. Our teachers meet each morning with students to set students up for success. Our students receive their leadership development during this time with their Leader in Me lessons. Check in with their teachers on their social and emotional development and review the agenda and assignments for the day. On the right side of the screen are our students transitioning during the first week back on campus at the 25% capacity. We continue to do our best to provide a safe learning environment for our students on campus. Our school has some synergy shout outs as well. We were featured last month on Univision and News 4 for our school safety measures that we have in place. The safety measures from student classrooms, campus hallways, screening staff and students, safety signs throughout the building, sanitation stations, to our thorough cleanings that take place before, during, and after school were all showcased. Our #1 goal is student safety. Our goal for the second grading period is to ensure that 100% of our students are actively participating in lessons every day. Thank you again, parents, for supporting your children in achieving this important goal. We believe we will reach 100%. We are very close at 94%. Please stay connected with us. We communicate weekly through a school-wide newsletter that we send through announcements in Seesaw, social media, and campus webpage. This is a picture of last week's letter. Please make sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Also sign up for our school remind to receive text messages. Continuing with guiding principle #1, I want to share some important dates with you. September 25th was the last day of the first grading period for our students and was also the last day for parents to turn in parent commitment forms for the second grading period. For any parent who did not complete the parent commitment form by this date, your child has been placed in the remote learning option for the duration of the second 6 weeks, which means they will continue to work from home using their technology to connect to teachers. September 28th was the start of the second grading period of the year. October 12th is district's first day of face-to-face instruction for students whose parents chose this option. October 26th through the 30th is our first intersession week for students who need additional practice or intervention. If your child is selected for this extra week of instruction, your teacher will let you know during the middle of October. Our guiding principle #2 centers around health and safety. So I want to reinforce our safety plans and reentry videos that are posted on our school website. I will share with you what plans we have in place if one of our students or staff members develops symptoms or test positive for COVID-19. I want to assure you that student safety and learning environments remain our #1 priority. Prior to students arriving on campus for the week, we are asking that every parent complete an online survey for their children using a new application called Dr. Al. This will make it easier for parents to submit responses and for us to receive results. The survey asks 3 questions and takes little time to complete. The questions are, #1, is your child experiencing any COVID-related symptoms? #2, have they been tested and are waiting for results? And the 3rd question, have they been in close contact with someone who has tested positive for COVID? It is important that we receive a survey response for each of our students that will be receiving face-to-face instruction. Please complete the screener Monday morning prior to arriving on campus. We sent a parent letter this past Friday to our families with information on how to access the app and register your child. Again, the survey only needs to be completed by parents for students that will enter the building for face-to-face instruction. On October 12th, we were scheduled to bring back 100% of our students for face-to-face learning. The City of San Antonio COVID school risk indicator is still in the moderate range. We are following the Metro Health's recommendation to not bring back 100% of the students for face-to-face instruction just yet, so that we can continue to promote the health and well-being of our students and staff. We are going to keep the building occupancy at approximately 25%. We will continue with remote learning and begin a hybrid model to ensure we can service all students in a safe environment. A hybrid model will allow students that have chosen the face-to-face instruction and/or hybrid instruction for the 2020-21 school year to be on campus a few days a week while also maintaining remote learning. Complete school safety reentry plans have been prepared for our campus and are available on our campus website, along with the reentry video that details how we will ensure the health and safety of all our face-to-face learners. The video provides parents with information on everything from the entry points for each specific grade level to signs around campus that will be used to ensure social distancing, check-in stations for each staff member and student, and a variety of other helpful information meant to inform our community. I will share with you in the next few slides a few of the safety measures that we have in place at Las Palmas for our face-to-face learners. On October 12th, we are excited to welcome many of our students back to campus for in-person learning. When students arrive on October 12th, the first thing they'll see are screening stations in the entryways of the building. Campus staff will be there to greet them, take their temperature, and provide hand sanitizer before students enter the building. Students will receive a breakfast bag and go directly to their classrooms using designated hallways, traveling in the same direction while maintaining social distancing of no less than 6 feet apart. As you can see on this slide, signs have been placed on hallway floors to remind students to stay safe by keeping 6 feet apart, washing and sanitizing their hands regularly, and walking one way to avoid close contact with their peers. Student transitions during the school day have been limited to entry, lunch, and dismissal. When students do move during the day from one location to another, they will do so in a staggered way to avoid large groups traveling at the same time, and social distancing will be required. Our classrooms have student desks spaced 6 feet apart from one another. Students will eat breakfast in their classrooms before getting the day started with their WINS class. As a reminder, parents, please make sure your child brings their technology device to school every day so they can engage in learning activities along with their remote learning peers. Throughout the day, we have specific times for hand washing and restroom breaks. For lunch, students will be escorted to the cafeteria to pick up their meal and will eat in the cafeteria, maintaining social distancing at all times. Parents, thank you for reinforcing how important it is for your child to follow our campus safety procedures. Our entire staff is paying careful detail to safe practices to ensure that your child is healthy and safe, but they cannot do it alone. It takes a full partnership between our students, families, and school personnel to make this work. I'd like to share a short 1-minute video that you can find on our district's website. We will constantly remind our students about healthy practices using these types of methods. This is our very own 3rd grade leader.
Hi, my name is Alessandra, a 3rd grader at Palmas Elementary. I know many of you are excited to return to school to see your friends and teachers, but before you do, it's important to know how to wear your face mask properly. Don't put your mask on your head. Make sure you cover your nose. Don't put it under your chin. And don't put it over your eyes. Let's stay safe. Make sure you wear your mask over your mouth and nose and it's snug in place. After school or during lunch, if you need to remove your mask, it's important to do it safely. Try not to touch the front of your mask. Remove it with both hands and put it away in a bag or box. And as always, make sure you wash your hands or put hand sanitizer after. Hi,
Other safety measures the campus is taking include the use of personal protective equipment, or PPE, by every staff member and student, disinfectant spray and paper towels in every room, hand sanitizer stations spread throughout the campus, and regular deep cleaning by our custodial team. When we put safety as the #1 priority, it allows our students to focus on their #1 priority, and that is their learning. Guiding principle number 3 focuses on continuity, mental health, and well-being. This period of remote learning can be particularly stressful for families. I know that our teachers and staff also feel unique pressures that have come with remote instruction and the extra emphasis on health and safety that is so critical. I would like to take this opportunity to remind you of the resources in place to assist with the mental health and well-being of our students and families. Our counselor and social worker continue working together to reach out to students and families that may have unique challenges and get them connected to school and community resources. These services include academic supports and social emotional supports that may involve individual or group counseling, behavior intervention supports, home visits, attendance incentives, family crisis response, homelessness, school-aged parenting, and resources for parents' mental and physical health care services, utilities, and shelter, to name a few. As a reminder to our families, Edgewood ISD's community resource officers assist families in a variety of ways, including with food distribution, assistance with clothing and household appliances, mental health and hygiene, and in connecting families with nonprofit organizations for more urgent needs such as rental assistance and/or shelter. Their services are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and may be reached anytime at 210-444-4558. Our guiding principle number 4 is high quality instruction. To ensure that our students receive high quality instruction at Las Palmas, we have put into place specific plans to respond to students or staff members that may become ill during the day or who may have been exposed to COVID-19. For the next few minutes, I will share our plans so you know exactly what actions the school will take. Every student and staff member will be screened prior to entering campus each day. However, if a student develops symptoms during the day, the student will be sent to the nurse for evaluation and placed in a holding room to separate him or her from other students until a parent can come pick them up from the school. We ask that the parent or guardian take the student to their family physician who will determine if a COVID-19 test is needed. Alternatively, the parent or guardian should take the student to a free COVID-19 testing location. If the student does test positive for COVID-19, the school will send out a notification to parents to let you know that we have had a positive result and inform you of what steps we have taken to keep all our students safe. We are also obligated to report the positive test to the Texas Education Agency so they can track school-related cases. The notification will never include the name of the student, as we will protect the privacy of our students and staff. All areas in the school that were used by the student will be thoroughly cleaned and sanitized. The student will stay home and engage in remote learning until they are released to return back to school. Parents, we do want to let you know and hope you understand that if a student tests positive for COVID-19 or develops symptoms during the day and has siblings at the school, we will ask you to bring the siblings home as well. We appreciate your understanding with this. Finally, our district has created a safety task force of district-level administrators who will visit our campus at unscheduled times to monitor our campus safety procedures and ensure we are effectively following all safety guidelines. In a similar manner, in the event that one of our staff members tests positive for COVID after being at school, the staff member will immediately be placed off of the campus. The area that the staff member worked on while at campus will be thoroughly cleaned and sanitized, and families will be notified. High-quality instruction works best when there is a partnership between parents and the school. At Las Palmas, we are committed to strengthening our partnership with parents to ensure that every one of our students have an opportunity to be successful. And thank you for your active participation in and support of your child's education. This school year looks like no year ever. And yet, despite the challenges from this pandemic, I want you to know that we are in this together and we will get through this together. As we close, I want to emphasize that our district's #1 outcome goal is to graduate all scholars, college, career, or military ready per their expected date of graduation. This evening, I shared information that is centered around the 5 guiding principles of our district's Safe Start plan, specifically providing our families with accurate and timely information, the health and safety of our students and faculty, resources to ensure the continuity, mental health, and well-being of our students and staff, high-quality instruction, and educational equity for all our scholars. We are grateful for the opportunity to serve your child's educational needs and appreciate your continued support and partnership. Thank you very much for your time this evening. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Please remember to contact me if you ever have any questions or concerns. Thank you.